Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus with me, Flik. I'm gonna have, I should parse these things before I start with sentences. Still, I was gonna say I have a hot seed to give you, just give me a second. ZL423BB0. I'm okay with two Bs being next to each other. I'm not okay with it being a seller, but we do get to see what our item is immediately. Scapegoat, it's been a while. Yeah, I'll take Scapegoat. He adds a level of uncertainty to how enemies will react to me, and that's the bad point. The good point is he distracts enemies, obviously. But when you're so used to how enemies normally react to you, it can throw you off. Like right now, I think like 3 of the zombies went, "You are an enemy, right?" I thought that was Scapegoat because it was so small. It was tiny. Yeah, like 3 of the zombies went after Scapegoat there. They kind of lost aggro on him for some reason, but that was helpful. It made it much easier to dodge. In a big room like this, he is nothing but an advantage, I think. But in small rooms, the unpredictability can get you. Still, my rerolls have not been kind recently. Something's still alive. That melee guy is hard to miss. As is the surfing spider that exploded from his face. Alright, we made it. Given that we don't need the... Oh, of course there's a battery on the time I don't choose to reroll. Like, oh, I could have used extra batteries a few runs ago, but... No, this is the run where you get it. It's not a double floor, right? No, it's way too small looking. I should have known that without checking, honestly. Okay, well, what are you doing to that poop? But we are basically just ready to go down to the next floor. The only proviso is I would like to get a spirit heart to, you know, the usual. Oh. It actually helped me there, thank you. Getting one of these enemies on the first floor is a pain and also something that should not be possible unless their HP was actually balanced. A pill. Ooh, hang on a minute. How is it you're supposed to do this again to not get hit? Who knows? Doesn't matter though. I may have to do that again because I came in here without pressing the button. I'm not sure. Oh! I don't want mini mush. Oh no. I don't want missing though. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Infested. Missing though would reroll or run every single floor. It's a goofy thing, but because we've got a streak in the balance, I'm going to reroll it. Because it's also rerolling from the secret room pool, which is very, very rare. We could get 99 bombs, transcendence, blank cards. God damn it. If I kept one of those bombs, I could have got into the shop for free. Okay. I still don't think I should have taken missing though, because it's just so unpredictable. Well, we can get in the shop now, but I can't afford a bomb or a battery. Both of which I would like. Infested. Well, taste some of my spiders, Widow. They're probably stronger than yours. Maybe. Kinda. She hopped at Scapegoat once. Didn't there. Did there, though. Could you jump at him again, please? He's too far away, yeah. I think in the case of where you're closer, it'll always jump at you. HP just kind of sets us up nicely. I'm having to leave blank card though. Long shot play, go into a shop and hope that it's the one with like the 2 greed heads and 2 luck ups and hope that something happens. That's ballpark, but whatever. Actually, hang on, let's shoot this poop first. There's a penny. One more? No. If we'd had a bomb, could have got some more money. And if we had a penny, we could have bought that half-price card. Because if it was a really good card, actually, is there poop I left here at all? Because if that's a decent enough card, I'll take blank card. Like, no problem at all, I would take it. But I don't think there's any... That was super duper long shot right there. I'm tempted to take blank card just as a potential payoff. I'm gonna not though. And then we'll see where this run goes. If I, like, next floor get a Hierophant card, then instantly I made the wrong decision. We'll see though. It could have been a fast floor had I not had some deliberations to do. Oh well, this is just almost guaranteed damage, except it's not the aggro flies, it's the passive flies. First time I've seen this room. Immediately get a bomb. I also got a text message, I think. Nope, it's a pop-up alert. No reason to go in there. I didn't see a tinted rock, I don't think. This is nasty, although we do have a damage up, I believe, from Liberty Cap GG. Damn. Well, we're down to a 1 in 3 chance because he fired faster than normal. I don't know why he did. He's not a champion, but he fired faster than normal. He did it again. Maybe every second shot is faster and I just never noticed. Same enemies again. Yeah, you saw that one that fired at Scapegoat? That was firing slowly. No, but then that one fired slowly as well. Yeah, that one was faster. I can tell. I've been shot at enough times by them to know when the speed is increased. The shot speed, that is. We don't have a key. That's bad news. Oh, we've got a fiery up for this room, absolutely for sure. We're firing like twice as fast as we were before. Key please? No, didn't ask soon enough. If we don't get a key, it wouldn't have mattered whether we took... Is that another bing on my watch? Hang on. Definitely heard the dog whinging at me. She does that when she hears my watch alert go off. See? Case in point. I know. It's another bomb. That's not a key at all. Why are you crying at me? It was indeed a text message. Let me just check. Okay, it is a text I need to reply to, but not immediately. Let's see. We'll just go for the boss, see what we get. Whether or not we get to deal with... I'm very tempted to use a bomb to make this go smoother. Because we've got a high chance of getting hit. Trying not to break down every part instantly. That's the secret. Although once we break down one part, so that's a loud noise outside, we can, yeah, do that. Careful now. Nicely, because of Scapegoat, they're not always bouncing towards me with the pretend random, but actually not really. But the best we're hoping for here is a 1 in 3 chance. If I get hit, it's a 1% chance. Come on. How are you not exploded? There we are. Also, I think I'll have to close my window because there's a lot of noise outside. And that's despite the fact that I really enjoyed the cool breeze because it is way too hot right now. Oh, let's quickly grab that. Oh, that reminded me of a story I'll tell, but once we know what's happening here. Didn't get a deal, don't know what we're picking up. Anyway, that's okay. That Mr. Dolly is perfectly acceptable. Hang on 1 second. There we go. I might bother the dog less if there's less noise as well. So, we did not get a key, however. There were some pots I could explode, but the best that would do me is get me into... Well, the secret room... No, it can't be above this room. Can it? It can't bridge the boss room. So, no, I'm just going to go. We have to miss an item room, and that sucks. So the story I had to tell was when I was walking sort of this morning, just a little bit before recording this video. This is the first video I've recorded since getting in. I walked past somebody who, shall we say, looked a little dishevelled. I don't know how else to say it without being impolite. They looked like an older Ned or an older Yob. You know, that kind of person. And I just happened to see them leaving their house as I was walking down the street. And they were lighting up a cigarette. And it wasn't an e-cigarette, just to be clear. It was like old school, proper, normal cigarette. And then when they walked past me though, I got a face full of the smoke. It did not smell like smoke to me. Now I don't know what like drugs smell like, but I think I might have smelt drugs. It smelt like a mixture between like cotton and fresh linen. I don't know if any drug smells like that. But just to reiterate, I know like you can get all sorts of scents for e-cigarettes, like you can get cherry and bubblegum and all this crap. It was definitely not an e-cigarette. This was an older guy, and he did seem quite pale and very thin for his age, which I believe are side effects of drugs. So what I'm basically saying is I'm probably high while I'm recording this. No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't think you can get high from inhaling the scent of a cigarette once, but again, I don't know. If anyone else isn't more knowledgeable, like, do you know? Because I think in American schools you get to sniff drugs so that you know to identify them, right? Or something like that. You don't get anything like that here because it's just not as big a problem. Actually, no, it probably is. It's just they never thought to do it. There was never like the war on drugs. It was just the constant fight against drugs here. But I am curious because it wasn't an e-cigarette and it didn't smell anything like a normal tobacco cigarette. So it makes me curious what the hell it was. The person was very polite. He didn't say good morning. What did he say when he went past me? It wasn't good morning. I said good morning back. I think he said like alright pal or something along those lines. It definitely wasn't just like hello or good morning, which is, you know, the normal things you would say to someone you're meeting at like 9:15 in the morning. So polite, but a little off, let's say. Aren't we all just a little polite and a little off? Finally, we got a key. At least that means we're not missing an item room. Is there not a curse on this floor? If anyone wants to do me a solid, can you play the seed? Don't spend the key on... Well, I wasted the key on the first floor, right? You know, you're all dead now. See what was in that item room on the last floor, because I'm very interested since it was Curse of the Unknown, so there would be no way to know whether or not you should have re-rolled it or anything. You would have just taken it. Could have been the run saver, could have been the run ruiner. There was creep there that hadn't fully vanished, and I couldn't see it because of the blood from hitting him. He's pushing my shots away. Could you not though? Thank you. Oh. We've got a long way to go. This is a very linear floor. But the item room is below us, and we want to find it as soon as possible to hopefully have time for a reroll. And right now, other than Mr. Dolly, the only stats we're getting is occasionally from Liberty Cap. And Mr. Dolly was what, range and tiers? Yeah, we got 1 off our tier rate. Because Isaac starts at 8, right? That's a very strange bounce you just did. Me. Could you find it in your heart to die, please? I don't like having base Isaac damage 3 floors in. Well, slightly higher than normal DPS, so we have to go down to get to the item room. Let's go deeper. They're all going after Scapegoat, and I did not capitalize on that at all. It was handy though. So item room and shop down here. Yep. We have 12 cents. I would like to go to a shop, but the item room is priority because we need stats. Yeah, random ain't so random. Okay, I don't remember if that's the bad one or the good one. The crosshair is the bad one. I think I'm going to Google it. I can't remember. Because I know one of them is called marked. So, Binding of Isaac marked. Yes, that is marked. So I remembered the name, but I don't remember if that's the one that makes you fire. Or is that the one that makes you do concussive... Creates a controllable crosshair, Isaac automatically continuously fire. It's the bad one. It's the really, really bad one. It's the other one that's the good one. Sacrificial dagger is good enough to take. Yeah, it's the one that makes you constantly fire and you're just aiming where the tears are firing. You get a tears up with it, but it isn't worth it for losing control of your tears. Especially if you then go on to find certain other items. It could just ruin your run. Yeah, if it was Deadeye, that's the other one everyone always confuses it with. Marked and Deadeye are very similar. If it was Deadeye, that would have been amazing. That's the one where your damage goes up as long as you don't miss. We will go back and go into the shop, see what our options are. Secret room is almost certainly to the right. No, it can't be though. If anything, it must be to the left then. Okay, I will blow you up for some more money. Never mind. I thought those coin-eyed ones were guaranteed to drop something, even if it was just spiders. Compost. Okay, there's a bit more cash. Chaos. Well, I don't think we're getting... Well, we're getting a guaranteed deal with the devil on this floor, aren't we? Okay, so we're going to do the play that we did recently. Because we're guaranteed a deal with the devil on this floor, as long as I don't get hit 4 times. Get the first deal with the devil, set the precedence, then take chaos, so that all the pools are kind of... all bets are off. And we'll see what happens. It wasn't last run that I took chaos, right? It was like 2 runs ago. It feels very recent to me. But hey, the nice thing about chaos is it's totally random, so we're not going to find 2 cup items again. Because I think that was the same run where we got 2 out of 3, even though devil deals were no longer devil deal items. Who we got? Bighorn is annoying, except when you have Sacrificial Dagger. Then he's actually very easy. As long as you can cut him just right. Why are you not dead? You have literally 0 HP. Why are you not dead? Definitely take Ceremonial Rose for the damage up and Black Hearts. Blah. Blah, blah. I wish I had one more charge to reroll the nail. I am going to just lift the nail, use it for a Spirit Heart, and say thanks very much. Goodbye to you. There is a room to clear, so we are going to get another reroll. So I'll reroll Belly Button. Although, hang on, if I pick up Chaos, it should become something else anyway, right? So let's pick up Chaos and embrace it into our balls. 4 keys. And a battery just sitting there for free. Perfect. We look like an evil cultist that's very, very happy with their lot in life. Oh boy, here I go sacrificing babies again. I'm going to go back and see if it rerolled instantly. It did not. Okay. Not the same as a pedestal room, a number 4 specifically. Hey, we actually have damage now though, so that's nice. Was there really any reason to use the nail? I was throwing away 2 red hearts for 1 spirit heart. There wasn't really a reason to do it. The more I think about it, it's like, why? Well, I guess if I'm aiming to get rid of all red hearts, that's why. Because there might not be good deals with the devil anymore. It could just be crap items. So this was the last room on the floor. Something's still alive? Oh, yeah. I don't know where to put a bomb to make this explode in a way to give me a bridge across there, so I'm just going to ignore it. Oh, interesting. Now again, deals with the devil are no longer deals with the devil. They could be anything, but we always get to check now. And that means sooner or later... Oh, there was a room up there, actually. Sooner or later, we're going to get Krampus, and I think his drops are unaffected by chaos, at least unless you reroll. You know what? Survivability. There. So at least we're always going to get to see, and if we end up getting duality somehow, we might switch to angel deals this time and try and see how they do when randomed. We don't have a... Oh, this stayed open. Okay. So, I technically got... I lost 1 HP and gained 1 spirit heart for using the nail because we got 1 HP back by rerolling. Was that worth it? No. No, it was not. Tell you what was worth it though, not picking up missing no, so that would be rerolling every floor, because then you would lose chaos. You would technically become less random by taking missing no, which makes little sense except in this one instance where chaos is in play. Right, you got to spawn your full complement of things, I see. I was nowhere near that explosion. Oh, the game's remembered that curse rooms are a thing. That's nice of it. Now, curse room's also devalued. So probably just ignore it. No, Liberty Cap I think is better. If we'd still only had one red heart, then Monkey's Paw would actually proc. So, would have been more worth it then. Oh, thank you. Covers the damage I shouldn't have taken in the room previous. I'm waiting for Liberty Cap to kick in and show us the layout of the floor. Oh, we found the boss super quick. Could you please come here? Could you please? Thank you. Didn't realise those ones actively avoided you. We're going to have a reroll. Oh, there's the item room all the way down there. The shop's even further south. Let's just go to the devil deal now. Sorry, I mean, like, you know, there's a boss and junk first, but it's essentially just a devil deal. And we'll see what's inside it, because it could be anything. Yes, please get stabbed by my lovely knife. Ooh. Oh, I got him a little bit with the knife there. That was my... I'm surprised that didn't hit me, honestly, because I'm pretty sure it passed right through me. So I guess that'll make up for the damage that I took earlier that I shouldn't have taken. It did it again. Does it just not do damage? I pierced that veil twice. Weird. That's not a good fly. And that's not a good flyer, because it's Krampus and he sucks. Yeah, so his drop pool doesn't change unless you trigger a reroll battery. Mr. Boom, sadly can't do anything with it. Oh wait, it stays open, that's fine. So, I want to reroll both these. Also, we lost our hood, what happened? Oh, goat's head. It's not a case of being spoilt for choice, it's a case of like, neither one is, well we definitely can't take Mr. Boom. See if there's a 48 hour in our pill rotation. Full health. Paralysis. Well, we know the item room's south, but we want to clear rooms anyway to get a charge. Clutch Magic Mush. Why did that not explode all four? There's no reason that shouldn't have worked. Although it wouldn't be Magic Mush, would it? It would be anything. That's weird. Boss Trap room we can't go in unless there's an arcade, which there definitely is not. Brah, 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 brah. That's a very big spider sack with feet. I don't know their canonical name. Oh, thank you. You're going to take quite a beating. Oh, the noise when he spits out something is horrible. Brr. Batteries, batteries, batteries. It's okay. Bombs and keys are still good. Yeah, you just stand over there and I'll just kill you from range. Dad's key. Also not worth taking. Guarantees Mega Satan, sure. There's certain runs where I would have loved it to turn up, but this run is not one of them. Also, I didn't mean to say turnip there. I said turn up. Just the words ran together so it sounded like turnip. One more room for a charge. We've got 3 potential rooms to use it. It technically doesn't matter where we use it because it's all the same nonsense pool anyway. I think. Let's see, what is okay to take? The fly from the boss is worth taking. Krampus' room, it stayed open, it's got Mr. Boom in it. Mr. Boom is not worth taking. But it's not re-rolling devil items, so it's not a high priority. Item room is closest. I don't see anything wrong with re-rolling the item room. Because it's also not takeable. Super Bandage is takeable. And there's still a chance we'll get a battery. Either we can buy one maybe if we get a bit more cash, or just a lucky drop. Then we look like just a nice sweet girl that's a little bit goth. Just a little bit goth, like 20%. She's wearing the costumes, goes to the meetings, but doesn't really believe in the things they believe in. Just happy to have friends. Like really, really happy. And then slowly over time she'll become just as twisted and corrupted as they are and summon Satan and kill us all. You know, that old chestnut. Oh, we can get into our shop. Guppy's tail was in the shop. Well, la-di-da. It's going to take all these bombs and there's no battery either. I want Guppy's tail though. Come on. 3 in 1. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. Come to me, Guppy's tail. So we're going to get more gold chests, so now there's more value in the keys we have, which is good. No battery is bad, because there's what? 1, if I go to a curse room and it has combat, that's 2. Not enough to get a charge. Which means we're just going to have to take the fly item, which is, you know, that's fine. And ignore Mr. Boom. There's another key, good. Alright, we did everything we could on this floor. As is evidenced by it being 24 minutes into the run, I suppose. And we'll just take the fly item because there's no harm. It's not the good fly. It's the one that kind of hangs around the outer walls, if I remember rightly. It does have value though, because it's 1 out of 3 towards a Beelzebub transformation. We will do this. Ooh, I'm very glad I did. That is a lot of cash, and shops are more valuable when you have chaos because there could be anything in there. Take a shot. Every time I say there could be anything in there. Because there could be anything in there. Despite us having okay damage. Not great damage, just okay damage. I'm still mostly using the knife. Just because it's faster. Especially if the enemy is distracted by Scapegoat. It makes it very easy to stab them. Okay, we've got 2 of our bombs back. That covers the cost of how many bombs I spent to get Guppy's tail. Have I just been missing the tinted rocks, or has there just not been any? Because I've been doing full clears and they haven't jumped out at me. Tell me about the many tinted rocks I missed so that they can influence me long after the run is already over, win or lose. Click here to subscribe and look at thumbnails with giant red arrows pointing to nothing. Ooh, hello. It's Saki babies or whatever, sticky bombs, you know, that was close. That's fine. More importantly though, it's another chaos run. It's another chaos run where it teases me with Guppy. 2 out of 3. What is on our tail? Wait, we shouldn't have a tail. Why do we have a tail? What is that on our butt? We don't have Tanuki tail. Is it like a polyp? I guess that must be what happens when you get the sticky baby item. Why is it on the butt? Though. Please get stabbed. I really would like you to... There we are. Again, he was focused on Scapegoat and that was my chance to strike. When you have an orbital that does lots of damage, I have underestimated how useful Scapegoat becomes. That should work. Yes, good. Bloody Crown. I think Bloody Crown might be worth it. Because that's the one where it's like Old Rage, right? The more you kill, the more damage you go up. Either for the room or floor, but then it resets. That might be okay. We're not needing Liberty Cap as much. It's just kind of nice to have occasional compass effect. Now, I didn't see my damage go up there when I killed them. I mean, I've got the wiki open in the window. Maybe I should just check. I'm sure I've checked before and I've just not internalized it yet. That's the messy diaper. There's I am. Good. Still got one more after this. You know, it's been so long since I've had Goat's Head. With Goat's Head, do you get a devil deal on the Isaac fight, or do you not? Because it's just, it shouldn't happen. It's like, ooh, Sad Bombs is also very good. Or does it just not happen because it's just, you're never supposed to get one on there without a Joker's card? A Joker card, not Joker's card. It doesn't belong to the Joker. Although the Joker does have playing cards with the Joker. I don't know. I'm so confused. I suppose it depends canonically which Joker you're talking about. The one from Batman or the one from Persona. Maybe there was something in that smoke I inhaled. Oh, that's a weird looking champion. What do you do? One of those pale green champions you've heard so much about. That's a paralysis pill. I would like a bit more survivability, so we may end up just buying Spirit Hearts in the shop, depending on what's there. Obviously, if Guppy's there, we're taking that, but we have the right amount of money if it is there. I could even risk a reroll, maybe. We've got plenty of bombs. We could check this out. Yeah, I was just going to say, what are my bombs looking like? They're pretty good. Hagalaz, sure. Ace of Clubs. We could use that on...
Ace of Clubs.
Just in case there's a crawl space. That was a long shot as well, but, you know. I wasn't going to use Ace of Clubs for anything else. Don't be greed. Alright, you're not greed, but you're also not anything that's good. Well, Mr. Mega is fine. Mr. Mega might have been worth taking, but I'm trying for better. Again, trying for better. Hayless Baby, my shadow. Trying for better. Guppy's collar. We are now Guppy. Look how happy we've become. We've cast away our cult friends and just realised that sometimes it's okay to be alone as long as you're happy with who you are. And now we can spawn flies. So now we just need to worry about survivability because we're going to win. We're a bit too heavy. Oh, a tinted rock. They do exist. Tears down is kind of annoying, but it's not a deal breaker now that we spawn flies. Lots and lots of flies. Obviously we're spawning slightly less because we have one less tier, right? But that's okay. And it's okay because we have lots of damage. Also, Monstro, get stepped on. Don't bother me with your presence. The Razor is a perfectly acceptable take. Ooh. Now then. Dog's Tooth is a damage up. Very slightly. And will tell me where secret rooms are. Penny Tears just gives me money. There's one shop left, so that's kind of irrelevant. I will take Dogtooth for the damage. 0.41, you know, Reroll. Don't want Mum's Pad. Is there a battery on the floor? No, and even if there was one in the shop, I can't afford it. What happened to our face because I took that tooth? Oh, we might as well make use of it on this floor, actually. I bought it, so... Oh. There's actually an X on the floor in front of that. Okay, that's good. Can I get part of the key here if I do this? Can I just like cut you a lot, please? I would really like to cut you a lot. Now that I have a razor blade and a knife. Oh yeah, you can. Alright. It's a little strange. That was the second secret room, so there's still another one. Probably, yep, adjacent to one of these rooms. The Hells have it. Dog's Tooth has paid for itself already. Right, we can speed up now. And I'd love to pretend that I had any kind of other backup story to tell now that we don't have to focus as much on the run because we're kind of set. It could still go terribly wrong. I don't think it will, but it could. What I could do is mention State of Decay 2 again because I'm genuinely surprised that there's so little interest in the series. Now maybe I'm not giving you a lot. Oh, that's a super rare enemy to find outside of Hush. Maybe I'm not giving you a lot of credit and it's just that YouTube isn't telling you that it's being posted because it seems to be doing that a lot right now. But yeah, I don't understand why it's getting such little interest. State of Decay 2 is a good game. It will get a little tedious and grindy. But even like the first part and first parts of series usually do above average because people are like, oh, what's this? I'll give this a try and see if it's my bag, baby. And then they decide, it's not really something I'm interested in, but hey, at least I gave it a shot. That's a charged key. I'm going to leave that in case we need it then. In fact, there's 2 charge keys. Interesting. But yeah, I'm genuinely surprised. So I'm going to put it down to, just because it's below average numbers for people testing out a series, that it is just YouTube not telling people that it's a thing. Because they're screwing with the sub box. They want you to see the videos that are already getting a bunch of views and are part of their premium advertiser program. They don't care about, you know, showing you the videos of the people you subscribe to willingly. And that's happening to me as well. It's not just I'm not hearing it anecdotally from people who subscribe to me. I watch YouTube videos and I'm seeing some weird stuff in my, like, here's what's recommended. As for whether or not I'm seeing everything that people I'm subscribed to are uploading, I'm not subscribed to that many people, so it feels like I'm not missing anything. But I don't know for sure. What I do know for sure is, like, for instance, like, YouTube has this thing, and it's really obvious that this is an issue for the content creator, but I understand why it's a positive for YouTube. Say I watch somebody playing... Actually, let's use a real example rather than a made-up one. Say I'm watching somebody play Dark Souls Remastered. The YouTube algorithm incorrectly thinks that that means I'm very interested in anything to do with Dark Souls, rather than the person who was playing it. If that's still howling, does that mean the second secret room's there? Huh! Interesting. Like, it's a fundamental flaw from the watcher's point of view that you're more interested in the subject than the person who is providing the subject. But that might just be a very gaming related thing. Like, if you're looking for gaming news, it might not matter who you're listening to convey it, I suppose. Butt bombs on top of everything else we have bomb related is perfectly acceptable to take. I think we're just going to go. I know there's a shop. Actually, let's check these cars because I never did that. We should go to the shop. Now that I know that we've got that, we should go to the shop. But yeah, just because I watched someone I'm subscribed to playing a little bit of Dark Souls Remastered does not mean I need a feed full of videos about Dark Souls lore. Like, that is not what I'm looking for. Let's see what our bombs look like now. So we do AoE, poop gas, poison. Well, we're not getting to reroll. Oh wait, no, I totally could reroll this. Ooh, Revenge Fly is very good. Very good. But that to me is just, it's a flaw of the system. But I don't know, maybe if you went looking for like the newest movie trailer and you watched an unofficial source, in that instance you would probably be more interested in things to do with the movie, more so than whoever stole the trailer and happened to upload it fastest. But you would think, with them lauding their AI doing this, their AI doing that, over everybody, that it'd be smart enough to know whether or not I'm interested in the subject or the person. Like, if I've been subscribed to someone for literally years, chances are I'm watching it to support them and because I think it'll be fun to watch them play something, as opposed to only being interested in the thing they're happening to cover. Let's see. How many red hearts do I even have left? I don't remember, but we'll take room bag. I must still have at least one more. We'll take that as well. Might have none now. Yeah, but long story short, if you haven't given State of Decay 2 a try, I do recommend it. If that's coming across like a shameful plug-in, the only thing I'm doing on YouTube right now that's remotely popular, you're right. But I'm not specifically saying you have to watch me play State of Decay 2. You could watch someone else do it if you know of them. It's a fun little zombie survival game. The first one was fun, and so is the second one. It's pretty much the same kind of strengths and weaknesses, especially now that the co-op doesn't work. Still fun. We tried for ages to get the co-op working. There was like a big 30-40 minute chunk of a stream where I just had a black screen and music playing while chat was trying to help me troubleshoot how to get the State of Decay 2 co-op to work. We tried everything. Microsoft systems are just shoddy and horrible. And eventually after so many solutions, found one that I thought, well, this is it, because I got rid of all the error messages, so there couldn't possibly be any problem. Bloody thing still didn't work. So it's like, I've done enough. I've jumped through enough hoops. I have tried my hardest to get this to work. there's only so much patience I have for bad net design, and if Microsoft is known for anything, it is certainly that. So that also means I will never buy a Microsoft game knowing or expecting to be able to play co-op, because they'll keep on using the same. I forgot what it's called. I keep on wanting to say Ventrilo, but it's not that. Alges or Emperor? Let's take Alges. Oh. It's called Trello, I think. It's not Ventrilo, but it's Trello. It's something to do with that. It's some archaic bloody VoIP. Wait, no, it's not VoIP, that's voice. It was something like that, though. It's just, if that can't ping a server, Microsoft, Xbox, like cross-play co-op doesn't work. That's despite having an open NET, despite having the correct ports open. Doesn't matter. If that can't ping for whatever reason, you ain't getting to play co-op. They're very archaic. Archaic enough to make Nintendo look progressive. Which sucks, because I think the game would be a lot more fun co-op as well. A lot more hectic at the very least, but I don't know, I have a soft spot for survival games, as long as they're done in certain ways. I like the idea of having a base and building it up and growing a community, and the nice thing about State of Decay 2 is you're not playing as one specific person, you can change whoever. You find someone you like in the world, do jobs for them, convince them to join your community, hey, you can play as them now. That is a nice feature. It's another mimic, it's 2 on 1 floor. We have unlimited keys for the floor, so let's make use of them. What? What did I pick up that's made an item room on Wim 1? What did I pick up that's doing this? Chaos? Does Chaos do that? It is a proper item room, right? It's a proper item room. Don't want to take that. Don't want to take that either, though. Let's try and get a reroll. I don't want to take the first item because it gives you red HP. Don't want to take the second item because we don't need 10 bombs. Even though our bombs are kind of fun. The only thing I can think of is Chaos is providing this item room. Unless Penny Tears does it. I don't know how that would work. Judgment. I will go back to that. I knew that would happen. Bombs are key. Okay. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Hey, balls of steel. It's not Mom, so we can use Feel Like I'm Walking on Sunshine, Utterly Destroy Conquest. Shielded Tears, it's not worth it. No, it's not. Did I leave any rooms? Yes, I did, because we need rerolls for that item room that appeared out of nowhere. It's got to be Chaos. Penny Tears has nothing to do with that. If anything, it would have been a shop for Penny Tears. Oh, unless the Bloody Crown has done that. Let's Google Bloody Crown. Finding of Isaac Bloody Crown. Oh, there you go, yeah. Treasure rooms appear in the Womb, Utero, and Scarred Womb. As long as you have it prior to getting down here. So it's the trinket doing it. It's nothing to do with rage at all. So that means as long as we hold it down on the next floor, we're going to get one there. It doesn't affect the cathedral. But it does give you 2 extra item rooms. That's neat. Degas. I'll take 1 charge for my D6, please. Alright, let's see if we can reroll 10 bombs into then. 5 free bombs. You know, that's something, but there's not enough rooms to reroll. I don't remember if there was a battery or anything, so... Nice that we got an extra item room. Can't really get anything from it besides those bombs, so we're just gonna go. Obviously, I would have liked to reroll the pony as well, but that's okay. So there's going to be an item room on this floor as well, so we need to clear it. Oh, Loki, please die faster. The run isn't that fast, especially considering I'm guppy, but that's because our tear rate went down, so we're not generating that many flies. And we did end up with penny tears after all. With nothing to do with the money they drop. The fly shall let none pass, maybe. Hopefully we'll find our item room relatively quickly, and there's a secret room here. Hangman is irrelevant. As is Rainbow Poop. He was. Gotta remember that's there. Otherwise I'll have to just do Satan and then end the run. The gravity, she is strong. Hello, pins. Oh, went after Scapegoat. Nice. Kind of forgot he was there for a little while, even though he has been especially useful. Thanks to being able to exploit enemies going after him instead, and then attacking them in the ass with an orbital. Bombs are key. I would rather have more keys because we have Guppy's tail. We should get lots of chests on the chest. Double key room. I'm not willing to reroll this run, even though we would keep Guppy. Because I like the whole kind of walking in things to murderize them we've got going on. The screw is just good enough to take, without walking into the fire ideally, but hey, we got our tear rate back. I'll look in here anyway. He was. Crawl space? Nope. Hagalas. Barcano. Oh, I will take Jera. Our survivability is still in question, but I can't resist having more chests on the chest. What I should do is use the algaes on this boss, actually. Because it lives is annoying when you don't have mega damage. See if we can find it first. And then I can just drop the Jera up there, go back for the algaes. Because we have room bags, so there's a chance we'll get an algaes on the next floor to kill Isaac with as well. Any boss, as long as you can get out of it afterwards, is fine to do that on. There you are. The Bloody Crown no longer has a value after this either. Right. Our HP is low enough that going out of my way to do this is not just worth it, but also definitely the smartest thing to do. Algaes will last the entirety of the Eclipse fight. We'll do it without getting hurt. It just leaves the Cathedral as the last potential issue. Another Jera. Neither of them are worth taking. Neither of them were taken because of how close to death we would be. You can't Jera anymore, so up we go. Although even if you could, what could we do with it on that floor? There is a balls of steel pill. Oh wow, in the rotation. So we should also blow up the mirror if we're worried about health. Although now it might not matter. That was exceptionally lucky. Wow. Oh, hello, monster that spawned on me yet somehow didn't hit me. That's more like how it should be, honestly. Oh, Curse of the Maze. There's Curse of the secret room being here somewhere, but you don't know where. Huh, not there either, huh? Okay. It's gotta be there then. Or it's gotta be here then. I decided to check because it could have been an item. It would have given us something to reroll on this floor, but yeah. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'm talking to you, XCOM rookies. Alright, well that got rid of the Curse of the Maze, so hopefully we're on the right track. Seems we're off to the side, so... oh, no, never mind. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment, as the librarian from 40k would say. Oh, we can still try south of this L-shaped room, might be. As long as we head away from the room we started in, that improves our chances of finding our quarry. And I ain't talking about the place filled with stones. Every time I get this room, I feel like the greeds that are in this room are tankier than your normal greed. I can't prove it, but it feels to me like they are. Didn't drop Steam Cell to reroll, sadly. Got a lot of widows this run. I mean, I've made a lot of widows of everyone whose husband I've murdered, I suppose, but very specifically the boss called Widow, we've killed a lot of. Damn. Case in point. Friggin' hell. So I think Dogtooth was barking there. Oh, we found a crawl space. With bomb bag, you know, it's... we have a lot of bomb synergy, so I don't mind taking a second sack of E-type. Could have rerolled it, but I'd rather go down to the chest with a reroll ready. Did I not hear Dogtooth? Oh, you know what? It was probably bark. The bark sounded slightly different, so that must have been the crawl space bark. I've never had it that often, so I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, that must be what it was. Suicide King, get out of here. If I had 9 lives, then maybe, but I don't, so no. Got enough bombs to spare. Get him, Revenge Fly. I forgot every time I got hit, Revenge Fly came out. Don't forget to use the Jarran. It's right there. All you have to do is press Q. What are you, some kind of idiot? Now, obviously, if I'd taken blank card way back when, we could have broken the game, having gotten down here with a Jarran, but we didn't. That's okay. This is a piss poor assortment of shit. Reroll. That's more like it. Don't want Bomb Fly. I will take that for Beelzebub. Yeah. Don't want my Shadow. Yeah, it's been a while since I've taken Mom's Knife, like a long time. I remember I turned it down on at least one run, so I thought, why not? Because Guppy isn't worth another Jarran run. I can't use it there. Well, if we get a chest drop, I guess I should just double that up. But we could get a double chest drop in some rooms. Or a double... Oh, hang on. Now, yes, I'm going to double up a bunch of mimics. They drop items. Do it all in one life. Okay, that was a very interesting room. I will take Demon Baby. I'll take Little Horn for science. Acid Baby is fine. Broken Stopwatch is fine. Pick up all the books just for Bookworm. I really want Spider Mod. Then we want to take the D6 and come back with a reroll. We're a blind fly monster with a monocle and knife. And every so often we fire 2 knives because our knife splits into 2 knives. Don't question it, it's just science. And anytime we do get hit, our invincibility just means we can walk into enemies until they die. I don't want to use that battery yet because we have uses for it. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Oh yeah, our bombs are knife bombs now. What, you don't have knife bombs? What are you, some kind of square? Another battery, fantastic, because we have another room of, what, 4 items to reroll? But first, we go back to the nice room. The nice room filled with lots of lovely gifts. This one is fine, but there's a better one. We can become super guppy by taking 9 lives. I will take 99 bombs. I will take homing bombs. I will take the stupid item that Edmund made. The rest is trash, because we don't need 9 lives. So now I think the first room I started in is the best reroll opportunity. Void, Blood Bag. Well, you know what? If I'm going to take Blood Bag for the speed, I might as well take 9 lives. So there's 3 items left in there. And 2 items left in there. Now, is there still a battery in the secret room? No. That's okay. Oh, of course I get Empty Vessel now. But hey, Mama Mega and Mr. Mega, there we go. Blanked on the name, I was going to say Mr. Boom and I knew that wasn't right. Both reappeared, having already previously appeared on the run. 2,000 damage. Black Candle is fine. Die! 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 Contrary to what people believe, I'm not trying to do an impersonation of Reaper from Overwatch. There, I'm doing the noise that the Decepticon guns made in certain episodes of the Transformers cartoon. The original one. The Decepticon guns literally said die when they fired. And I don't mean like it was a voice saying it. I mean like the sound effect just sounded like someone going die, die, die. We're just gonna win. Let's just go win. Bring this one home. Have a knife bomb. Have another one on me. They're not actually that effective when you have knife bombs. Same with Tammy's head. But that ended up being a pretty fun one at the end there. Chaos makes everything better. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.